Here we are with another Bazaar run, and let's go with... What we feeling today? Let's go with Mac. I like Mac. I think I've been playing him a lot recently, but trying to zero in, learn a little bit more about him. Been kind of struggling today to get even into past 4 to 5 wins. So, starting off with income as normal here. This used to be really good when it gave you silver, but I don't think it gives you silver anymore, so... The buff to health, though, I can get away with not picking her. This can get out of control. Should be able to beat him without any health. Just with the 250 health should be more than enough. This is 10 damage every 3 seconds. The storm hits at 30, so that's 10 attacks, so 100. Yeah, so... Actually, I don't think it's 30 seconds now. That wouldn't hold me to that quote. I need to really look that up and find out what that timing is on the sandstorm. See, I got to 160, so 14 triggers. Money. Boy, these are real rough.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
One gold for some cooldown's not terrible. It's too cold here. Man.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale. I hope that
Don't really want to have to reroll here, but don't really have much of a choice.
happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
I like getting heavy on stuff. There's a lot of good things that can happen with heavy. I'm gonna save these for now. I don't have the confidence that I'm gonna even win this first combat, but it's the only board I could come up with, so let's see what happens. What do we got? Bushel. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of scaling damage. And that's going to be enough healing that even my poison's not going to get through it. This buff to adding regen to Bushel, I think, was really bad. I don't think they should have actually buffed it. I don't think it needed regen. Especially that it's 10% of your health. Like, or 10% of the items healing. So, I don't know. There's a few things in there that with this patch that kind of bother me. I'm really kind of hoping that they change some of this just because of early game Mac really hurt. Is pretty rough now unless you get super lucky. I like the jungle runes. That can turn into something.
Another step forward on my path.
Being an elder is just one perspective. Youth has its own wisdom.
This could be pretty good here.
I'm just getting you ready for them.
Got a little bit more poison on the board. Could get a potion, but
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
that's actually not bad. I really don't want to reroll because he's a very expensive small item shop at this level. I think Borier's just out of the question, so we're going to go with here.
Or beef. Your choice.
This just is nowhere near enough damage to handle Borier. If there's one thing I've learned is you lose early game, boys, that really is a waterfall of defeat.
We won't forgive this. Ah!
It's not bad, a little extra crit. Still don't have a friend or anything, so not getting the XP from here. There's only a couple of potions that I think I could use at this level. I think I'd go with a random chance here. Man, small items too. Okay.
You can't afford it. Tell everyone you got it here. Shall I gift wrap it for you? Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Okay. I mean, it's early enough. This might be okay. It might buy me a victory, but boy, is that going to be tough. I don't think that's going to be good enough, but
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
I should warn you.
it's just there's so many scaling items that Pygmalion has. It's really hard to keep up with them. But oh, that's turned up to be more regen than I thought. Wow. Huh.
Well,
I could keep that on my board just a little bit longer now. Yeah, I'm still kind of fighting for a stronger board, though. I should get that. Right now, it looks like I'm going more into poison.
After all these centuries, there is still
I think it's worth
more
it
to learn.
for him to pick up the extra health. It's not bad. It's a little extra poison there. That'll help trigger some more stuff. It's not bad. Something there. I think this will be enough regen to carry me. We're gonna really risk a lot here. Go for the Hoover bike.
Loud gums, fam.
Does a lot of damage, but I'm really hoping there's enough regen and healing and all this.
Go get me, man, them
It was
men
enough.
swear blood.
Ooh, barely, but it was enough. I've got to upgrade this if I'm going to keep it on my board, or else the lead just, you don't get enough money out of it. This is really strong. I think I do this. Again, I'm really putting a lot of weight on the health and regen for him, but it's one of his weak points. And then unfortunately you run into builds like this, which will just kill.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
Kev does good work. We keep each other sharp.
My work is for the glory of Samaska. So, tell somebody.
Not going into weapons right now. There are a couple good weapons. I'll take a peek though.
Buy my weapons, and you might. Use it well. Make me proud.
Don't want to re-roll. I'm kind of running low on money. Tool, hoping for something that generates. No.
I can play you the Ganjo, or I can play you the knife. Your choice. Phew, gotta hand it to you. That was a mighty fine tussling.
All right. I think. As much as I want to do Mandela, yeah, something like this is huge here. Something like this is also pretty big because it's more triggers. So we go with this, go with this, and this. So now we're into a strong poison build. Hopefully we got enough regen. This is going to start generating some of the catalysts. Good.
Inlanders.
Take the extra XP here.
Pampered as babies. The Lord of the Wastes would like you.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's
Yeah.
laughter.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
I think putting this on the board probably not a bad idea. hopefully that'll scale enough to keep me alive with this.
When we are
We'll see.
finished, may I dissect you for
Between that and the regen, I'm hoping I can
Out to
beat
dethrone a king,
these speedy
not to
build.
squabble with nobodies. Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
So hopefully that'll save me at least one more. Let's see. Okay. Not sure if I'm going to want to start feeding the peace rot yet. I can though, but let's go for another tool. Hopefully interesting. Well, I mean, it's money. Probably not going to be using that. I really need to start feeding that, but I can't pass this up. Ooh, one income's not bad. All right. Really hoping for this because it's just always really good. This one won't be too bad. Wouldn't mind the nightshade either. I could use that. That's not bad.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
That's pretty good too. I think I'd rather have the triggers for this right now. Wow. A library right from the start? Oh boy. What can I do with that? How can I capitalize on that? Well, we're not playing weapons.
Look at this. You're so fast now.
Guess we're going to try to pump this now.
A bad craftsman
I
blames
want-
his tool, a good one
Definitely want an upgrade here.
Thought you'd never need that ends up saving your butt.
This has a lot of uses, but I don't think Peace Rot's going to fit here anymore. Okay. So we're going to look for better items that we can start filling this up with. Just don't know if I got enough scaling between this and this to kill him before I die. But we'll take this.
Hey, I use that brand myself. Quality stuff.
One, two, okay.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. You've got talent. You
Oof,
should put it towards
barely.
nobler use.
Really need to get these to start really pumping faster. I'm going to hold off. Let's do Mountain Pass. That's pretty good right there, actually. Let's do XP here.
My mind glows. I see.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So we'll do this.
The fire softens before
Pump this up. Now, before this fight, we'll go ahead and make some money here and pump that guy up. Starting at 28 is pretty solid. If I get that high enough, I'm getting rid of this. We got to figure out what to do here because I won't need this either. Should be enough to kill him. Maybe not. Wow. It's just still too slow. Ooh, that hurt. If I wasn't ahead, I'd be really hurting. I really need something with regen or... Hopefully we'll buy a victory
Why
here with
must
this.
we do this? Death laughs at us both.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. time, boys. Less blunder.
Library's doing the work. Sells poison items. All right.
Poisons are painless. They do not sell well. That one's quite potent. Be careful.
Ooh. Poison equal to this item's regen. I can make this better than this. For sure. That'd be better than this eventually.
Poison is the weapon of nobility, of planning and control.
Man, that could end up being good too.
Breathe when you use that.
Okay. So we're going to do this. I'm not going to need you. Okay. All right, let's see here. Now, if we put this on there. All right.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
All right, let's see. Really wanted to get an upgrade for.
If you want cheap junk, go see Curious.
Okay. We really should go after the Viper Tyrant. This is probably better. Still need to figure out what to do with this.
Man or beast. Sometimes
That is
it's hard
really
to
good
tell.
for me.
My power burns hotter.
That is what I was
melting away
after.
impurities.
Let's look at gold tier.
But he can never surpass me in years.
Whitemost regen.
You learn skills
Yeah, we'll take a little bit
but
more.
it takes patience to master them.
Okay, so
How'd I get rich? Oh, you know. Invest.
maybe get another one of these. No, we could take this. That's another catalyst. Cat feeding's really good here. But am I gonna have the room? Try to figure it out.
Didn't think you had the coin for it.
Okay. See if we can't get something here. No. Okay. No worries. Ends up becoming more money. What do we got here? We got 2, 3, 4 generators. And only enough room for 4. Okay. For now, when you generate your chunk, yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Bring her about!
I've got
Oof.
another salvo with me.
Okay, so we're gonna go here first. Beef this up. Cool down.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it. That's been sitting there
Perfect.
20 years, waiting for you.
Could get a little bit more poison.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
There we go. Not worried about re-rolling here because I can't really get to anything really, really good that I want. She could have what I want here.
You look rough, man. Let's fix you up.
This isn't a bad idea. But it would be replacing this, which is my scaling at the moment. Although I have enough, I think, just in general. I really don't need the scaling anymore. I'd rather have the more regen. I could have waited to transform that too, but just don't expect to get that anytime soon, so should just be able to take the biggest baddest guy down. I need to target medium and small vendors right now.
With enough power, I will defeat
Potion. Let's go for item. See if I get something decent. Yeah. All right. So looking for upgrades. Any upgrades? Oh, it could be good, but I think it's too slow at this point in the gameplay. Reconnecting again. If this rolls me back and I get screwed over again, I'm going to be really upset. All right. Now that that's fixed here.
Gamble first, profit 10.
Okay, so
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you. If it's not right for you, bring
huge.
it back. I want you to be happy.
Oh, come on. Love to get this upgraded, but all right, be a weapon build.
Death laughs at us both.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
What are you? Flail, yo-yo, Jamalian drum, dual drums. Interesting.
Now that was
Damn.
invigorating.
Good God, that's just so much damage.
You've just taken the first step toward good
That's
taste.
really nice. Okay, so we will buy you. All right, we'll transform this. Oh, no, no. If I buy it, I'm going to get another catalyst. Yep, should be fine.
Tell
So we'll get another
everyone you
catalyst.
got it here.
All right. Then I can use that catalyst for that. Oof, that's really good. All right, so I think we got enough scaling with this for this to be good. So we'll put you end up in here
You're a
and
smart
you in
one
here for
for
now.
your size.
Look, it's
All
okay
right,
to
what do you
shit
got
on
for me?
I love
Show me
everyone.
something good. Could potentially use the black rose, especially if I get this, because these will be really, really fast. Although this is poisoning twice and adding way more. This is adding 8 regen. This will scale regen though. This is much faster though. Yeah. Okay. A restorative library. Can I afford you? 19. That stops a ton of really bad things, but I lose my ability to do this. I can't get to it. I want to try, but I can't get to it. 9. That's 17. That's 27. Yeah, it's just I'd have to nerf my entire build and everything just for that. I don't know if I stack enough to kill her in time. But I do slow her weapon down, so let's give it a shot.
You shouldn't have.
Nope. That'll kill me.
Time to sleep.
The one shot's real. All right.
Another step forward on my path.
What does poison do on a library? Not enough. Well, we'll go here anyways.
Live to retire. By my weapon, the Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
Nothing
see.
tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Just looking for them upgrades.
You might try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remember.
I shouldn't have taken on that difficult guy. I knew better than that.
I'm huge.
Oof. And a crit. 9% and a fucking crit. Oh, come on, game. That's the stuff that's infuriating.
We will get through this and be stronger for it. Have you ever considered becoming triangular? The art can find a home in any object.
Yay, fiery.
Has
That
been long. It won't end here.
this build is really good, and I'm getting owned because of the most ludicrous of builds. It's really infuriating.
That was quite potent. Be careful.
That's the stuff that they gotta start curtailing in some degree. Just feels like it's out of hand.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. I'll take it, I guess. There's fun size, and then there's boring size. I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things!
You're interrupting my experiment. Last, not enough bismuth in the antimony.
After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
Bazaar is no ordinary city. There are secrets beneath our feet.
All right. Get the extract here.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Race Carl. Very speedy build on their part. All right.
Hello, little sentient.
Library.
This money. What should I do?
That changes this quite a bit. Let's hold off. Well, I wouldn't really have the money to buy it anyways. So I'm probably going to just have to use the upgrade here that I should be getting.
Yataria? The dunes?
Looking for something that's just got decent sale value. You would, but there we go.
That belongs in a museum. But I guess you can keep it.
There we go.
A waste of my time. But I do have plenty.
Okay, I'll take the money here.
With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful. You're not ready to accept the light. And that's
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right? Maybe I'm not cut out for business.
All right, weapon build, Vanessa. Come on.
May I dissect you for study?
Those should
I
be
may
easy
not
fights for
know,
me.
Captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
No.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
How did these trigger so fast? Ah, these two triggering.
Is it even a pursuit when
Oh, man.
so easy to catch?
Man, this environment's so ridiculous anymore. They were talking about wanting to slow it down. Instead, they sped it up. All right. Well, on to the next fight.